The primary structure is determined by the sequence of amino acids bonded together within the protein. The secondary structure is determined by hydrogen bonding that can form between NH and COO bonds from different peptide links, as a chain of amino acids, the primary structure of the protein, starts to fold, a bit like a piece of string collapsing back on itself. Hydrogens with a partial positive charge from the NH bond form hydrogen bond attractions to the partially negative oxygen, with a lone pair of electrons, from a COO bond from a different peptide link. These hydrogen bonds can form in repeating patterns, making the chain of amino acids fold or twist in two possible ways, described as alpha helices and beta pleated sheets. Alpha helices are formed when NH and COO groups form hydrogen bonds in such a way that the amino acid chain coils itself into a spiral. Beta pleated sheets are formed when NH and COO groups form hydrogen bonds between layers of folded amino acid chains, forming regular strands that run against each other, creating flat sheets. The tertiary structure of a protein is determined by R groups from amino acids interacting with each other. As the secondary structure of a protein causes the chain of amino acids to fold and bend in on itself, R groups from different amino acids in the chain get close enough together to experience forces between one another. This can further cause the polypeptide chain to twist and fold in on itself. R groups have different structures, and only R groups that share similar chemical properties can experience attraction to each other. R groups with different properties can even repel each other. The types of forces that form between R groups depend entirely on the R group specific structure, and these can include intermolecular forces, such as hydrogen bonding and van der Waals interactions, ionic attraction, and disulphide bridges, where two sulfur atoms from different R groups can bond together. As only certain R groups experience attraction to each other, the exact folding that occurs in the tertiary structure of a protein is based on the positions and orientations of R groups, meaning the primary and secondary structure will ultimately determine the tertiary structure that arises.